Hey everyone, welcome to the course. In this video, we discuss that why do we need LocalStack and how it enhances our developer productivity. So let's try to understand this through a story that most of you would relate to. So Pooja is a new developer in an organization and she is tasked to deploy a serverless web application on AWS Cloud. While developing on a local machine, she realizes that there are a lot of infra dependencies such as database, message queue, object storage, etc. She finds out that there's a CI pipeline to deploy and test her code changes, and every local change needs to be packaged and uploaded to the cloud for testing. But very soon, she realizes that it's a very slow dev and test loop. She uses a CI pipeline, but when it fails, she's having a hard time debugging it. Sometimes the log file is on the remote container and it's hard to get by. And for every new change, she will have to push the code and the pipeline gets triggered. Now let's understand how Pooja's team work as a whole. So Pooja's team follow Git flow for development, that is one CI build per feature branch. Now for each dev working on the feature, they have their own build test pipeline. However, as you can easily imagine, this puts a lot of overhead in terms of cost of the company and maintenance for the DevOps team. Now, earlier they had a fixed number of environments, thus saving the cost, but then creating blockers for simultaneous deployments and again slowing down the dev and test loop. Now, with their existing setup, the team manager comes complaining about high AWS cost with the team and they start deleting the orphaned resources, which again is a tedious task. So this story can very well termed as based on true incidents. In the previous scenario, LocalStack can be a good solution for the following factors. The number one is developer productivity. Now first, using LocalStack saves a lot of time. For example, in a team, if there are 20 developers and they spend 3 minutes in deploying a change. Now assuming there are 20 changes in a day, then 20 dev hours will be wasted just blocked on deployment. So with LocalStack, the problem we discussed gets solved as each developer has control over their local infra environment. Hence, it leads to quicker deploy, test, redeploy cycles. So we also did a benchmarking by running managed stream for Kafka. And in conclusion, the deployment on LocalStack versus AWS is 60 times faster. LocalStack also enabled developers by removing the dependencies on the infra team for deploying AWS resources. They can deploy those resources and test the changes in their local environment. Now, the second one is maintenance. DevOps team often manage their cloud infrastructure and services used by developers. There will be less overhead for the DevOps team. The last one is cost. The cost of maintaining multiple environments like stage and dev gets reduced with LocalStack. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next video, you will see that how you can install and set up LocalStack in different ways. That will enable you to develop your AWS applications locally.